This evening, family and friends came together to remember a 2-year-old boy whose life was cut too short. Today we learned Ezekiel Harry died of severe blunt force trauma to the head. His body was found dumped in a garbage can Tuesday in Houma. Police say his mother, Maya Jones, intentionally came to them saying the little boy was abducted, but inconsistencies in her story immediately led them to suspect foul play, forcing them to arrest both her and her live-in boyfriend, Jermaine Robinson. Eleanor Terrebonne was in Houma today for the vigil for Ezekiel.
Tonight, hundreds gather as they remember 2-year-old Ezekiel Harry, the baby boy taken from his Houma community too soon.
Like Spider-Man.
Cynthia Harry, Ezekiel's grandmother, remembering the baby she will never see become a man.
I'm running around in the house, touching everything, knocking on my door, playing with my keys. He liked to play with my keys.
The Houma community sharing the family's grief.
I just could not believe that somebody could put a human being, let alone a child, in a garbage can.
Ezekiel's mother, Maya Jones, and her live-in boyfriend, Jermaine Robinson, could potentially face the death penalty after the child was found dead in a duffel bag in a garbage can following what police said was a fabricated search for a child who was already dead.
Wow, really? Is it true? That hurted big time.
Sylvia Wright says she always wanted a child. This tragedy hitting home for a woman who never got the chance to be called mum.
You have women like me wishing I can have a baby.
It's really did impact me. It's affected me terrible.
Clark Nixon struggling to understand how this could happen.
It's just a kid. I don't know how anybody can think to do something like that.
Rocked him many a nights from nightmares and crying. His 2 sisters and his brother meant the world to me.
Adrienne Francis says she met Ezekiel at The Haven, a domestic violence shelter in Houma. Police have said they're looking into any abuse and drug use in the home.
He was like my child. As soon as he saw me come to work at night, he would throw his hands up, drop his noonie out, and just want to stay in my arms. He wanted a mother's love. That's all he ever wanted.
You are the only wise God.
On the steps of the courthouse, candles silently paying tribute. Eleanor Terrebonne, Eyewitness News.